So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Okay, interesting. David Villa, Darren Fletcher. Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. Now it's Owen. Darren Fletcher. Conte. And it's Romario. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Owen. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Romario.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Maradona. And it's Beckham. Maradona. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kante gets over and intercepts. Darren Fletcher. And it's Neymar. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. David Villa. Bastoni gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! White. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team...
And Owen! And it's Beckham.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Roberto Baggio couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Ball played for Romario. Guardiola makes the interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute at a
White.
time.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Immediately.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Owen. Conte. David Villa. Now it's Romario. David Villa. That is a great pick out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Neymar. And here's Romario. Iniesta. Iniesta driving forwards. Romario! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Iniesta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Owen, and Owen!
Attendance for this match was
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham. Roberto Baggio. That has been cut short. And they're quick to get it back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Owen. Pinches it off him. Roberto Baggio. Boya has a goal! It's in! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bojan Kurkic providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Metz must do something here and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And here's Owen. And it's Bojan. Had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick reminder today.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And all that remains for me is to thank... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Metz finding their passes. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Owen, Roberto Baggio.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Quarter of an hour played. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Maradona. It's Maradona! Ah, good steal, he just read it. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan going full steam ahead down the left flank. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a key interception. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Kimmich. Now that's well seen too. And it's Owen. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Guardiola. De Vrij spots it and intercepts. And the keeper's given it away. He's... Owen! Goal! Metz! There is the breakthrough. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa. Mkhitaryan. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Kimmich with the short one. Now, can he find a finish? Metz are looking to go forward now. And it's Maradona.
1 minute added time.
Serginho, he's got away. That's it! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Mets leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a throw. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a decent clearance.
The attendance for
They
this
want to be
match
quick
was
here, it's breakaway time.
72,306.
Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Beckham gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Mets surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's going to be a booking. David Villa. Mets leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. David Villa. And through to the goalkeeper. Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. Mets moments now away from seeing this one out.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
And that's it. Mets have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Owen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
A quick
there.
reminder today that smoking is only...
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And all that remains...